is classic Sonic and Sonic Frontiers?
No.
Éxito, éxito! Poussez, poussez! Ils ont réussi! Ils ont réussi! Success, success!
What's up, everyone? Well, you read the title. I should explain a few things. Let's start off with Origins, since I have less to say about that. Why am I skipping Sonic Origins? The thing is, I already have these games. I've got each of them on more than one system. Sure, these are older versions, but I don't mind that. I'm perfectly fine with playing these games in 4x3. If you want to play these games in 16:9, knock yourself out, have fun. But for me, I don't feel motivated to buy these games again, and a few things have been added to them besides the 16:9. You can play without lives, there's a mission mode with rankings. Yeah, that's all good, but this isn't exactly an arcade edition or a final mix, if you see where I'm getting at. If there was a major edition like Playable Amy, I might be singing a different tune now. And this is another big reason why I'm not bothering with it. I am so burnt out of classic throwbacks. I'm done. Sonic Mania 2 could be announced, it could be made by the same guys behind the first one, and I'd be all, that's cool. I'm sorry, but that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm so tired of it. I've been to these places over and over and over again, and I need a break. A long, long break from them. I appreciate that they're making quality of life changes to these games. How about we don't stop with the classic tetralogy? Give us an advanced compilation and give that the same treatment. Emerald hunting wouldn't be as frustrating as it is in Advance 2. Every character in Advance 3 would keep their abilities regardless of who they're partnered with. Do that. I doubt kids today have a Game Boy Advance and they'd be willing to hunt down each Advance game. There could be more re-releases. Sonic Pocket Adventure, never been re-released. Maybe a dev team will crack the code and we'll get Sega Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles' Chaotix on consoles. That'd be dope. Maybe it's also time for the DS and PSP games to get re-releases. The final DS Sonic game is 12 years old. Yeah, I think it's time. Re-release those games too. Why stop at 2D games? Heroes, the first two Riders games, Unleashed, Secret Rings, and Black Knight. Oh, and for Secret Rings, you know modders are gonna have the time of their lives with it. So I'm not interested in Origins, but I do want the compilation train to keep going. And if you want Origins, by all means, buy it, have fun with it, especially if you've never played those 4 games before. That was the appetizer, now for the main course. Sonic Frontiers. Let's get the good out of the way. The open zone area is 3D. Not sorta 3D where you can only go in 8 directions because we had to compensate for the Wiimote, not 2D/3D, not the kind of 3D where the maximum movement was switching grind rails, 3D. Full blown, able to turn the camera, unapologetic, 3D. And it has felt like a lifetime since I saw Sonic in full 3D, and it feels good. It was so good when I first saw that demo, and I saw Sonic moving, going anywhere he wanted to. That got to me. Ian Flynn from the IDW comics is in charge of the dialogue, so this is the first main series Sonic game to not have Pontaff as writers, and I'm honestly curious to see how this will work out. Oh yeah, Sage, a new character in this game, looks human. She's the first human character since Sonic and the Black Knight. Yeah, a brand new human character. That's something. The graphics are pretty good. I mean, we are in the PS5 era, so that is expected. But the lighting, shading, everything there, it is pleasing to the eye. This might be the game to top Unleashed, and it doesn't look too bad on Nintendo Switch. Okay, that's all the positives. So what turned me off from this game? For starters, the marketing has been ass. As of this recording, we still haven't gotten a full trailer. And the fact that it's taking them this long to do that, that's a bad sign. I need a trailer that'll give me the goods, gameplay and story, and brand new music. So far, all we heard was that super ambient theme of the field. The promotion just isn't giving me enough info to be excited. Another thing, this is another solo Sonic game. Ugh, I'm tired of these.
That's Crocodile over there. Do you know his name?
Of course, that's Hector.
Hector!
You've been doing everything by yourself for the past decade.
I so want to play as the other heroes. I'm not asking for a roster of 12 characters. I can do just Tails as the other playable character. And Tails would be great in open zone. His ability to fly and also do the spin dash, you know you want to try it. Sonic Forces was not enough, not even close. Shadow was playable, but that did the bare minimum. He was a Sonic clone. Sonic Adventure 2 gave him his own stages and boss fights. He had exclusive content. In Forces, you could only play as him in Modern Sonic solo stages, and he did have his own stages in Episode Shadow, but they were reutilized from the other stages. Modern Sonic Sunset Heights, the Avatar's Aqua Road, he did get Virtual Reality, which was all 2D Green Hill Zone. Oh good, just what I needed. I guess the Avatar was the only character who had a lot to their own, but I don't care that much about the Avatar. I'd rather play as the Chaotix, Silver, Rouge, Omega, those guys, I want to play as them. Silent protagonists in Sonic games don't do it for me. Is Sonic Team still paranoid about 06? Is that why we can only play as Sonic? 06 was ages ago. Oh, and anyone who uses 06 to criticize a new Sonic game is desperate. A big concern I have with the story is that Sonic Team might learn the wrong lessons from Forces. Sure, Ian Flynn is involved, but he didn't write the story. So if Sonic Team learned the wrong lessons from Forces, there could be fewer stakes and not a lot of characters will take part in this. Maybe that's why only Tails and Amy are here. In Forces, we got a lot of characters in the mix. So to not be like Forces, just Tails and Amy. And I'm really worried that those two will be written badly. It might be like a mix of Lost World and Forces when it comes to writing. In Lost World, Amy was just standing there saying, okay, all good, some stuff's happening, over. And you know how much I hate Tails in Lost World. But what if we get Forces Tails in this scenario? Tails might once again be written as a wuss who needs Sonic to save his butt. Save me, Sonic, please save me! The other characters didn't look good either. You got a dozen fighters in a bunker just standing there and saying, gee whiz, if only Sonic was here. It's too bad that we all suck, huh guys? Let those two do things and have their dignity intact. Something else that would hold the story back.
People. There's no people.
There might not be a current civilization in Starfall Islands. Sonic Frontiers wants to be Breath of the Wild so badly, but Breath of the Wild had towns. You could talk to people. Hyrule in that game wasn't just land, it was a world with people in it. There were high stakes in that game, and the people there, they reinforced the urgency. If I don't stop Ganon, everyone is doomed. So Frontiers could have a similar problem with Lost World. It's just land, nothing to be attached to. And now for the biggest reason why I'm not feeling Frontiers, the cyberspace stages. In the story, Sonic gets amnesia. You have to go to these pillars that will send you to the cyberspace stages. You do this to reclaim Sonic's memories. Before I give the details about these stages, there's something I gotta address. These stages are just floating platforms in a white void. I'm not a fan of that. I love stages that are concrete parts of a region. In Sonic Adventure, every stage is connected to the hub world. There are stages you can only get to in Station Square. Emerald Coast, Speed Highway, Casinopolis, they're connected to the city. The Mystic Ruins can lead you to Red Mountain, Ice Cap. Via Carrier has Skydeck, Hot Shelter. These stages are a part of the world. In Frontiers, they're just gonna be levels. You remember Desert Ruins from Lost World? It reminds me of that, just flying platforms. I was looking forward to stages that would expand on Starfall Islands. A ruin stage, water stage, mountain stage. Something that can really tell you about this place. But for the stages we got, you go to these pillars, and you enter cyberspace, which is disconnected from the islands and that's disappointing. But what these stages are, since they're based on Sonic's memories, you go through Rooftop Run, Sky Sanctuary Zone, Chemical Plant Zone, Green Hill Zone.
What? Again? You're gonna fucking do it again?
Sonic reclaiming his memories is just a pretense to reuse the old stages again. By 2017, I was fed up with Green Hill Zone, but now I hate it. I hate Green Hill Zone. I was excited for Frontiers, I honestly was. And I saw that Nintendo Direct trailer and BAM! Green Hill intruded into this game and it really has no place here, but it shoved its way in. I'm never gonna go through Green Hill in Sonic 1, Generations, or Adventure 2 the same way ever again. This is, what, the 5th game in a row where you have to start off with Green Hill? You can't play a new Sonic game without that smug Green Hill grinning at you in the face. Oh, and get this. Green Hill is the first thing you do in this game. There's the opening cutscene, Sonic, Tails, and Amy are on the tornado, a wormhole sucks Sonic into it, and then you go through Green Hill Zone, then Starfall Islands. The same formula as in Generations. The first thing you do is Green Hill Zone, then you get to White Space. So Starfall Islands is a much bigger and more expensive white space. And speaking of Generations, all the confirmed reutilized stages are from Generations. So expect Crisis City, even though the events of that story were erased. Well, Generations was really successful, so just do that again. Any sense of mythos, internal logic in this world, not important. I really hope it's not just from Generations. Why can't they do stages that have never been revamped before? Give me Marble Zone or Pyramid Cave. Also, Generations never had an ice stage, so do Ice Cap or Cool Edge. Mystic Mansion from Sonic Heroes, do a Halloween stage. Oh yeah, Some stages are 2D. We were almost there. We almost got a brand new full 3D game. But no, Sonic 06 is still the last one. 16 years, the last full 3D game. Okay, Sonic Team needs to lay off the Generations juice. I'm tired of them playing it safe. A crack at the open world formula, that alone got me interested. I wanted them to take advantage of that, and I was hoping all the stages would be brand new and based on these islands. Green Hills shouldn't even be here, but Frontiers found a way. More and more games are looking for some lazy way to rehash the old stages. In Generations, it was time travel. In Mania, it was illusions. Now with Frontiers, it's memories. What are they gonna do with the next game? Sonic will smoke pot and have hallucinations of Green Hill Chemical Plant? If all the stages are just the popular ones from the old games, what does this new region have that's its own? This is what killed Frontiers for me. Milking Generations, which didn't exactly work out in Forces, now did it. And a serious lack of confidence. Don't get me wrong, I don't want the game to suck. A lot of people are hyped for it, and I want them to play it and have a good time. I really mean that. You're looking forward to this game? Play it, enjoy it, have fun. This is just me saying why I don't want to play it. It hasn't won me over. Maybe it will years from now, I don't know. There might be DLC where you could play as more characters. I hope that's the case. So I'm still waiting for a 3D game to get me hooked. If you were looking forward to a video where I give my thoughts on the story, yeah, I can still do that, I can watch the cutscenes, but don't expect that kind of video right after the game comes out. That's all I gotta say. Feel free to comment what you think about Frontiers so far. You excited for Frontiers? Not interested? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Till next time.